We were expecting it today, or like around now, right after the siege season tally. I don't usually make balance patch videos, is because everyone in the comments like, Killer can't read, Killer doesn't know what these skills are, blah blah blah. But here we are, we're gonna make one today. I swear I'm gonna go slow and try to understand what the skills are. Okay, Archangel, all damage increased by approximately 9%. Heavenly Sword. So the first skill, all Dark Angels. Pascal, if you're watching this, your Automail got buffed with skill 1. Okay, so extra approximately 9% from damage from skill 1. Very minor. I don't think that's a big thing. Dragonite Water Flow passive. Damage according to your current HP increased by 25%. Damage according to your current HP increased by 25%. Okay. I don't know. I don't think Chow's good. Dragonite Light King's Rage effect added. When counter attacking with the effect King's Rage, you will go under the threat state while the enemy attacks with a single target skill one time. Okay. Okay. Is that a buff? Effect added, so it's added to his passive. M Bison Slayer, which is the Dark Bison. Who was the OP unit that got like buffed and then nerfed to the shit? This is it, yeah. Slayer, M Bison, right? It was, yeah, it was. Black's Moon and Ruler of Pain, which is the same skill, just different skins. The damage you receive from the provoked enemy will be decreased by 30%. Okay, that's all. Monkey King Wind. This Monkey King Wind is really annoying. I don't think it needs a buff. That's my personal opinion. But anyway, Stern passive. When attacked under inability effects, increases your attack bar by 20%. Oh, that's so annoying, bro. This unit is so annoying. This unit can AoE stun you in RTA, okay? He can AoE stun you with a single target hit in RTA. Monkey King Dark. There was that one crybaby from my streams before that used to have this and used to cry about this unit all the time. Not crybaby because his Dark Monkey wasn't getting buffed. It was crybaby because I was picking on him in chat. But anyways, attacks once is changed to attacks twice. No change in the total damage dealt. First hit decrease the defense of all enemies 2 turns. Second hit stuns all enemies for 1 turn with a 75% chance. Okay, so what was it? Was it a stun and defense break with 1 hit before, and now it's 2 hits and it's a defense break and then a stun? Okay. Oracle Wind, Promise Time, decreases the attack bar of the target with the detonated bomb by 30%. So whoever's bomb you're detonating was decreasing the attack bar. Now it's changed to absorbs the attack bar of all enemies by 20% regardless of them having bombs or not. That's pretty good. I think that's good because you can like detonate even if they have no bombs, which is an AoE hit and decreases everyone's attack bar by 20%. So not a huge buff, but it's a slight buff that it can make her usable. So if in case she misses a bomb, she's still doing something. Right now, if she misses a bomb, you're screwed. Shadowcaster, Fire, Water, and Dark. Forgive me with these. I don't know what their skills do. I do have a Wind one. I've used a little bit, Zen or whatever his name is, but I haven't much. Like, I don't know what their skills do. Effect added. You go under the threat state while the enemy attacks with a single target skill 1 time. Effect added. Okay, this is added to Fire, Water, and Dark, and then the Fire one. Effect added. You go under the threat state. Well, this is the same as that. Why can't they just write Fire? Oh, they did write Fire here. So they rewrote this twice. What? Oh no, that's the 2 different skills. So this guy has it in 2 of his skills. Oh, you know, I should read the skills. Lightning Emperor, Fire, Wind. So Odin and Bale from R5 and Odin from Siege, and the Dark one. Gains 1 knowledge when you have 2 or less knowledge at the start of each turn. I believe Volvac got this buff before. Now they're giving it to the other ones. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Druid Wind, decrease cooltime 8 turns to 5 turns. I still think that's very high. I think that's one of his problems is his passive is too long, right? Forest of Living, that's when he dies and comes back alive, right? Druid Beast Form, Wind, Patience of Beast passive. When attacking the enemy while the passive effect is stacked up to max count 5 times, decreases the defense for 1 turn. Very slight buff, very slight buff. Beast Rider, Best Buff EU is coming back. Start of attacking, I think that's her skill 3, right? Damage increased by approximately 11%. which is good because the more it strips, the more damage it does. If she's stripping three, like if she's stripping shield, attack buff, and will, she's doing more damage. And if she's that's 11% extra damage. So it does good damage already. Increase the attack bar gain of all allies proportion to the enemy's lost HP. No change in the maximum increase amount. So damage increased by 11%, but no damage increase to the attack bar increase depending on the number of effects she strips. Demon Fire Flames of Hell ease the conditions of granting continuous damage proportional to damage dealt. This was really hard to stack those dots, but I think it comes down to resistance more as well. Holyberry Cookie, Madden Guard, the fire one. Holyberry, have your defense increased by 30% until the next turn begins. Now it increases the defense of all allies for 1 turn when using this skill. So everyone gets an AoE defense buff. Not too sure about it. Ezio, Steel Commander, which is the fire one, ignores the enemy's Master of Assassination. Ignores the enemy's defense by an additional 20% increase to 30% when attacking an enemy without a beneficial effect. So only if it doesn't have a beneficial effect, it's increased to 30%. Ezio Wind, Assassin Brotherhood Assault, multi-attack strategy. Effect added, increase the skill cooldown of all enemies by 1 turn each. Okay, so it's an AoE. It's like Water Puppet Master right now. Skill activation condition change. Decrease the skill cooldown of all allies by one turn each if the attack enemy dies. Decreases the skill cooldown of all allies by 1 turn each without a condition. So yeah, like a Water Puppet Master, right? Ryu, Striker, Wind, Triple Crush combo. They say these guys worse than Deafness. Effect added. First hit removes all beneficial effects granted on the enemy and decreases defense for 2 turns. No changes made to second and third hit. So this is gonna do that first hit guaranteed, and then I think it's skill 2. Second hit and third hit is from skill 2 and 1. Because first hit is skill 3, and then I think, I'm not too sure. Phoenix Water Ice Volcano, damage increase approximately by 16%. I believe this might be for Giants or PvE, right? Devil Maiden, Fire, Wind and Light. Here comes the ghost. Decrease the attack power for 2 turns with a 50% chance. It has been changed to decrease the attack speed for 2 turns with a 50% chance. I don't know if it's more fitting because I haven't used one before, but that's that. Devil Maiden Water, Bind, Demon Bag, removes beneficial effect added. Removes 1 beneficial effect from the enemy. Okay. I don't know what to think about that. The fire one, Bind, Hounds of Hell, skill change as is. Wicked Hounds of Hell attack all enemies 3 times. Each attack inflicts continuous damage for 2 turns. I've read this skill before. Disturbs HP recovery for 2 turns and decreases the attack power by 25% in proportion to the number of harmful effects granted on enemies respectively. To be, Wicked Hounds of Hell attacks all enemies 3 times, inflicting continuous damage for 2 turns and decreasing attack power by 20% with each hit. Is that a nerf? Yo, I think that might be a nerf. I've never used it, but I think that might be a nerf. Devil Maiden Wind, Mischievous, I can't read that, curse. Silence, effect added, silence for 1 turn with a 30% chance if you attack the enemy with no harmful effects. Sylph Fire, Phoenix Fury, the attack one land that glance in here. This is added as well. Inflicts continuous damage for 3 turns, inflicts 2 continuous damage for 3 turns. Oh, okay, that's a buff. So it'll give him 2 for 3 turns before it was given continuous damage for 3 turns. Okay. Well, with the changed awakening skill, the Phoenix Fury skill effect is the same for both awakened and unawakened versions. Okay. Brownie Magician Dark Kindness gone wrong. Inflicts damage proportionated to your max HP. Inflicts damage proportionated to your attack power. Removes all harmful effects and beneficial effects on the enemies with 70. What? Removes the harmful effects and beneficial effects on the enemies with 70%. What? He's also removing harmful effects? I thought I couldn't read, but I'm reading it right? To 80%. So that's increased by 10%. No thoughts on that. Dark Magician Water, Dice Madness. Effect added. If the number is the same as the previous number, the attack is guaranteed to land a critical hit. Alright, RNG. Dice Magician Fire, roll again passive. If the number is greater, if the number of the dice is larger. I'm not reading this, bro. The damage you inflict enemy increases from 70% to 100%. Decrease the damage you receive 70%. Decrease the damage of all allies you receive up to 15%. So if he rolls higher or lower, it depends how much you receive or give out. Wind, live to die. The attack bar of revived allies increases inverse proportion to the sum of dice numbers. Okay, I have no idea what that means. Leech water, end of evolution. Decrease the chance of being attacked with a critical hit by 25% to 30%. Mihyang will still crit that, so it doesn't really matter. Increase your attack by 20% to 25% whenever you get attacked by non-critical hits. You guys can see where I am. Where's the mouse? Okay, where? Okay. Leech Wind. You can't see the mouse. Leech Wind. Increase the shield wall of death. Increase the shield damage absorbing amount by 25%. The shield amount is proportional to the caster's level. What? Who's the caster? Is that the summoner, which is like level 100 now? Effect added: if the shield is destroyed from the enemy's attack, counters attacks with a deadly touch. I believe deadly touch is his skill 1, which is a multi-hit, right? Leech Dark, I think this is a buff. Passive effect change. If an enemy or ally dies, increases the attack power by 50%, up to 250. Increase is changed to increases the attack power by 100%, up to 300%. That is a change. We did see them in some defenses. It was like Cichlid, Mihyang, Dark Leech. Basically, it can be Cichlid, Mihyang, anything, right? And Dark Leech is an option. Jack-o'-lantern, fire and light, ghost appearance, harmful effect activation chance 30 to 50. Jack-o'-lantern light, long waiting passive, effect added: the damage you receive from the enemy who has a slower attack speed than you is decreased by 20%. Isn't this guy the guy they use with a light, a cleave with like Fran and Crow in RTA, or is that the light one? I mean the dark one. Whenever an enemy turn ends, your attack power. Passive effect change. Whenever enemy's turn ends, your attack power change to attack speed is increased by 15%, up to 150. Joker Fire, fire magic. Effect added: removes all beneficial effects on all enemies. Okay, Ayo Strip. Joker Dark. The damage increased by approximately 9%. That's his passive, which is he revenges with a hit, right? It's not an AoE, it's a 1 unit hit. Epkion Priest. Iona. Iona, Arena, Chloe. Fire, water, and light. Oh, it's Chloe, Arena, and Iona. Literally, I didn't even know that. Feel. Recover. I think that's a skill too, right? Recovers the HP of the allied target, including yourself, by 25%, and recovers the HP of all allies, excluding the target, by 15%. Now to be. Removes one harmful effect from all allies. It's an AoE cleanse of one harmful effect, excluding yourself, and recovers the HP of all allies, including yourself, by 20% each. That is decent, because here we go again with the light one. Iona. Light of Revival, decreased cooldown from 7 turns to 5 turns. Too bad the Wind Druid didn't get the same treatment. Effect added: when used on a living ally, recovers the HP by 60% and increases the defense for 3 turns, which is alright. When used on a dead ally, have an additional effect of skill cooldown increased by 2 turns. The effect is the same, so it hasn't changed. Miho got a buff. That's her name, right? Eye for eye passive. Martial cat. Yep. So this is the same. It's just for 2A and not 2A. After counter attacking due to the skill effect, increases the attack by from 30% to 40%. I think this is the real winner. Pure vanilla cookie, putting Princess, the water one. Her awakening has been changed from 25% resistance to extra 15% base speed, and she's a beautiful unit. Attack power, speed buff, immunity. Sylph Awakened Fire. Strength Phoenix Fury skill, strengthen turbulent skill. Effect added: damage proportional to the enemy's max HP. Monster skill improvements: Madeline Cookie, water, fire, and light. Coco Knight. Not the wind one and not the dark ones that I love using, which they're very, very good. So it's an AI improvement. Improve the AI to use the skill in more appropriate situations according to the celestial light or kakai or content status. Monster skill area fixes. Okay, so what I think, water pure vanilla cookie. Mihyang, alright. Iona PvE. That fire joker is AoE strip. Not too sure about the liches. I don't think the dice magicians are good. I'm not sure about devil maiden because I haven't used them. Phoenix for PvE. I'm not sure about the Ezios, the wind and the fire. I'm not sure about the Manengard, the fire one. Demon, nah. Beast Rider, yes. Druid, no. Shadowcasters, maybe. Oracle, yes. Monkey King, yes. Both Monkey King. No for the rest. That's that. Alright, we got lots of hatted rune videos dropping all week because we have no siege. So make sure to follow the channel if you already ain't following. So write down in the comments what you think about this balance patch. Yes, none of my LDs actually got buffed. Thanks for watching. Yalla, bye.